My name is Dr. Deanna Jahnsen, and I'm a licensed school psychologist with Biobi Health. Our lives are complex. There are so many moving parts, it almost seems next to impossible to keep track of it all. The self-care questionnaire attached as a PDF to this course helps in identifying the areas in your life that are going well and those that could use more attention. The questionnaire is split into 4 sections, each with its own series of questions aimed at evaluating that part of your life. The first section is physical well-being, and the questions are related to diet and exercise. The second section is mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, with questions related to your connectedness with others and your creative expressions. The third section is professional life, work, career, with questions related to your professional goals and connectedness to others at work along with the work itself. The fourth section examines social life, family, and relationships, with questions related to networks of trust and friendship. The questionnaire is meant to provide some clarity around potential places to intervene and amend as you begin your journey towards health and wellness. The ideas behind the self-care questionnaire are grounded in the principles of life design thinking. When we think about things that make our lives better, and by this I mean more productive, enjoyable, or pleasurable, they were usually created because of a problem designers sought to solve. Life design follows the same idea. If we think about life as an experience, all about growth and change, this experience will hand us opportunities or challenges that we will have to work around, meaning that habits or ways of being that worked well in our lives at one point may not work as well at another point. The principles of life design, developed at Stanford University by Bill Burnett and Dave Evans, are rooted in design thinking and aim to help individuals intentionally create a fulfilling, meaningful life. These principles include curiosity, which is engaging with the world through exploration, bias to action, learning by doing and experimenting, reframing, shifting perspective to overcome dysfunctional beliefs, radical collaboration, which is drawing on diverse ideas and support from others, and awareness that life is a process, recognizing there is no one right path and that designing your life is ongoing. Together, these principles encourage people to view their lives as prototypes, emphasizing flexibility, creativity, and growth rather than rigid planning or perfection. Now let me demonstrate how the principles of life design connect to health and wellness. Let's say after struggling with low energy and inconsistent eating habits, you decide to apply life design principles to improve your overall wellness. You begin with curiosity, asking yourself what kinds of foods, movement, and routines made you feel energized or balanced. Rather than waiting for the perfect diet or workout plan, you adopt a bias to action by trying small experiments, like testing a morning yoga class or preparing simple, whole food meals for a week. When you hit roadblocks, like feeling guilty for not sticking to a strict schedule, you use reframing to shift your mindset. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, you see them as data points guiding your next iteration. This is where the self-care questionnaire can come in handy. The self-care questionnaire offers you an opportunity to take stock of your current situation, and this will help you figure out where you are and what design problem you would like to tackle. If you use it at the beginning of your journey, you can figure out where to begin, but also you can amend it when you've tried things that may help in one area but not another. It's important to recognize that there's no perfect balance across these areas. Along your life, there will be different mixes at different points. For example, you may have a surge in responsibilities at work. Let's say you've made a career change or accepted a new role. This comes with a steep learning curve, and in riding that curve, which you're enjoying and feeling very fulfilled with, you also notice that your physical well-being score is lowering. You don't have as much time to implement the physical self-care routines that you were using in the past, and now your score is suffering as a result. Being aware of this is more likely to help your reflection on how to design your life so that you can up that score a bit. Maybe that means changing some of your routines that just don't fit anymore given your schedule. Embracing the idea that health is a lifelong design process and not a fixed outcome, giving yourself that permission to evolve your routines as your needs and circumstances change, is a critical component of life design thinking. Through this approach, you are more likely to build a sustainable and self-compassionate path to wellness.